Okay, y'all, this is Miss Choicey with part two. I got cut off. As before we got cut off with the Bible study of Adam and Eve. Um, I was saying, when God came rushing into the scene, he addressed Adam first, asking him what he has done, which we looked at Genesis 3 and 9, as if God was holding Adam responsible. In fact, God's curse on Adam begins with the revelation that Adam waylaid his responsibilities and listened to the voice of his wife and has eaten from the tree, which we've seen in Genesis 3 and 17, which is not the correct order. The correct order of husband and wife is God first, the husband, then the wife, then the children. That's the correct order that the family is supposed to be in. So if God gives the husband, oh God, if God gives the husband, um, simple, specific instructions, the husband should not allow his wife to come and change his mind after God has already told him this is what's supposed to happen. So because Adam did not um, follow God's, instructions and decided to, you know, take um, his wife's, instructions over God, this is where we are. So in Romans 5 12 through 21, Paul attributes sin as being primarily Adam's fault, seeing him as the federal head over all mankind. Adam should have protected his bride, protected the garden, and protected his future children by crushing the serpent, rescuing his bride and saving all of creation, but he didn't. God, however, had already put another plan in place. So, as we look at Genesis 3 and 15, God promises that a descendant will come from the line of Adam and would remedy the problem. A second, better Adam appeared, and rather than failing his test in the wilderness, he triumphed over the lies and temptations of the serpent with the word. We can find this in Matthew 4 and 1 through 11. The second Adam did not let his bride be led astray, but laid down his life to redeem his bride from the clutches of death and sin. The second Adam did not allow the curse of sin to run rapid through all of creation, but healed diseases and raised the dead and promised to one day return and redeem all of creation. Though Adam failed miserably, God provided us Jesus Christ, the second Adam, the serpent crusher, the bride saver, the world redeemer, the Son of God. And now, through faith in him, we too may become the kind of rulers and cultivators we were intended to be. So, I want to read something else right here. So the marriage covenant is discussed in Genesis 2 and 24, and it's discussed in three parts. God's plan for marriage. And it says, the first one, to leave father and mother, a reference to the wedding ceremony or time or public commitment. Two, to be joined, suggesting tender affection and faithful commitment in a permanent relationship of growing love, and to become one flesh in physical union, which notes the deepest and most exclusive intimacy. The verbs translated leave and to be joined are used elsewhere in Scripture to describe covenant relationships. We can see this in Deuteronomy, I can't say this, y'all, 4 and 4.